Hey guys, welcome to week 3 of Healthy Conversations Fitness Edition.
Last week we explored soul and Ethan led us in a really fun workout and great discussion. But if you missed it, don't worry, you can always go and check that out. And this week we're going to be looking at strength. Now I'm buzzing for this one. Daniel, over to you.
Thanks, Ethan and Jess. Welcome to week 3 of our Healthy Conversations Fitness Edition. It is a new week. It is a new workout. We got some familiar faces. We got Jonathan joining us today, though. Yep. And today we're going to be talking about, well, first of all, we're going to be doing a strength workout. And then we're going to be talking about strength and how to love God with all our strength. But a full body strength workout. Same kind of deal that I did 2 weeks ago. About the HIIT workout, high intensity interval training type of workout where we're going to be doing 45 seconds workout, 5 exercises, and then 45 seconds of rest at the very end. And we're going to repeat that 4 times, right? So the exercises are push-ups, staple one, very nice one. Now, if you want to do some diamonds, you can do some diamond push-ups.
I'll stick to the regular.
But yeah, you can do push-ups. Again, if you want to do a variant of push-ups because you think push-ups are too easy, go ahead. You're a beast. Let's go. Next one, Supermans. They will target your back, muscles, as well as we move on to the squats and then the crunches. And then we're going to do a plank and then we're going to rest. So why don't we warm up? So as usual, we do our little chest openers. Do a little like this. Or a little like this, variance. Make sure that you're making sure that your chest is stretching and the motion and getting the blood flowing, etc., etc. All right, that's about 10 counts. If you really want to be specific about it, count out 10. And then we do shoulder rotations. Front, you can do tiny or big, whatever loosens up your shoulders. We're gonna go front for a couple more. Backwards. All right, make sure that you're just loosening up, making sure that you loose.
You lose, boy.
All right. You good?
Very good.
All right, dope. We're all good. We're all loose. We're getting ready. All right, next thing are the torso twists. Just nice little activate the muscles, torsos. And my workout just fell down, but that's all right. We're gonna figure it out. After that, we'll do some
hip rotations.
Right? The hula hoops, right? Like last week. Do a little. Whew. There was a whole discussion about it last week. How many? Can you hula hoop?
Can I hula hoop? I can actually.
Yeah. Can you do multiple?
I've never tried.
Let's switch sides.
Only ever had the singular hoop.
All right, yeah. I'm just going side to side at this point, but all right, nice, very good. All right, next thing, we're gonna loosen up the hips a bit by swinging your legs backwards and forwards. If you want to, if you can't balance or you have difficulties balancing, you can use a wall, a chair, anything to help you prop up. Switch sides as well. It's hard to balance.
On this side.
Can I just... You're not alone if you can't balance, because I can't.
Or if you find one side easier than the other, happens.
That is true. All right. Now we do side to side. Makes you look like a ballerina. Beautiful ballerinas, We love our dancers. Hey. Is there like a specific dance? Alright, switch sides. Make sure your hips are open. Does it work when you hold your ear? I mean, it's working for me right now.
Wow.
Or nose.
I've got 3 earrings.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay, that didn't really help. Alright, after that, a bit of ankle rotations. Make sure we don't want to roll our ankles while we do squats. I mean, unless you're jumping, you really shouldn't roll your ankles. Alright. What are like, I don't know, chat. I mean, write in chat what your New Year's resolutions are. You know? Think about it. After that, we're gonna do some quads. Quads, hold it for 5 to 10 seconds. Hold the wall like jazzes if you need some assistance.
You don't want to fall. Hold the
You
wall.
can do a little squat. What you're doing in preparation for the real squats. Alright, change sides. I feel like I've done this before, you know what I mean? Strength exercises, you know? It's my favorite. Again, hopefully this will encourage you to move, encourage you to exercise. You don't need fancy equipment, hamstrings, so 1 step forward, down. You don't need any fancy equipment or anything. Like, we're literally doing this on a concrete floor, so that's all you need, really. I mean, resistance bands, pure gym memberships, gym memberships, they're all just additional things. You know? God gave you a beautiful body and beautiful strength to work out. All right, change sides. I'm just trying to prolong the workout, you know what I mean?
That's good.
What? Light work. All right, we're gonna put you through it.
Very hard.
All right. Shall we do a bit of jumping? No, I'm not. I'm not doing jumping. Get some water. Make sure you're hydrated.
Ooh.
All right. So again, I got my phone here. Got my HIIT timer or workout timer. There's so many free apps. There's nothing specific. It's not even a plug. It's just you can use your clock on it as well.
True.
All right, 5 seconds. Push-ups, yeah?
Ooh.
All right, let's go. Thirty seconds. $15 more seconds, come on. I just remembered we got 4 sets of this.
Oh gosh.
So this is gonna be fun! Alright, from that, we go right into Superman. Stay on the floor, stay on the floor! Stay on the floor, alright, this is where you can rest. Just gonna bring it up. Bring it up. Can't really talk when I'm up here.
This is good.
I'm not gonna lie, the dirty floor makes me feel uncomfortable.
So I hope your floor is clean if you're doing this at home.
Yeah.
If not, grab the Hoover, do your mum a favour.
Ooh,
Or your dad, anyone.
2 birds with 1 stone, you know? Get fit, get moving, and clean your house. Ooh, 8 more seconds. I didn't expect these to be hard.
Feels like this.
Alright, and up. Get that dirt off you. Squats.
Okay.
Bit of a side angle. Put your hands out. Keep them like this. Keep them like this. Whatever floats your boat. Keep it going. Increase the tempo. If it's too easy for you, do pistol squats. If this is too easy for you, like whatever. You can So many variations. You got the chair, if you need some assistance. Use a chair. All right, crunches. Back onto the floor. Little crunch. And just go up. Don't worry if your back farts, just because of the air vacuum. Every single rep for me. Can you hear this? I'm so sorry, you're gonna have to endure 3 sets of this.
Oh, I've got that dust in my eye, that's nice.
Now's like the ideal time to hide a real fart. I can't.
Oh, gosh.
Alright, planks. Why are there crunches and then planks right after the...
Oh, it's going to be a headset.
I didn't make this. Go. Our own certified trainer, Ethan, the one and only, designed this workout. And boy, oh boy, is this. Oh. Plank it. If you want a variation, you can go
Oh,
from
sorry, what?
there to hand, and then back down.
Small break. And then back up.
Excuse you! The break's about to be here in 10 seconds.
I'm coming for the break. Last one.
Alright, just hold it out. Just dream about your bed. Don't get into bed though. Alright, and rest. Alright, here's some water. Again. If you're feeling good. Lightweight, yeah? Alright, Brent, speed it up a bit. I see you just slacking a bit. Anyways, but if you don't really understand the exercise or anything like that, or you don't know what a Superman is, let me catch my breath real quick. We released an advent calendar with a bunch of different exercises. Some on these workouts, some not. And go check them out. They're on our YouTube channel. And that's where we basically go through all the exercises. And hopefully that's a better explanation. Beaver's about to go. And y'all can
Why
do
did they get up
push-ups.
if we're going to go down again?
Yeah, exactly, push-ups.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
Let's go.
we're just trying to figure out the exercises. Or want Ethan to tell you how to do a push-up. Go check him out. So, how many have you done?
3.
Yes.
Okay. 3 at my own.
Superman, yeah. Ain't done this since
20.
2015, have you?
Did you say 20?
15 seconds.
Oh, seconds. I like that. Ooh, that's good. Oh, one more.
I like those pike push-ups too, sir.
Thanks so much.
Good.
We're having a good time here.
Alright, Supermans, why am I getting up every time? It's just that, you know, when I used to work out in my room by myself, I'd always do push-ups into like squats or crunches.
Oh,
That's why I would
hard to break habit.
That's why I would get up. Right, currently we're going from down to floor. Again, if you want to focus on that. I can't believe.
17 seconds. That's not a very long time to think about it.
Nope.
See, now it's 10. Not that. Oh. Oh. Are we getting up?
Yeah, squats.
Okay, up. Oh gosh. Okay, let's go. Squat time.
And again, there are many, many variations to it you can do.
Wow.
Close, you can do wide, you can do normal, you can pistol. My leg was about to break with that one. Whew. You can do jumping ones. I'm not gonna do no jumping ones. It reminds me too much of my cardio workout.
Oh.
Right. Make sure your back's straight.
Straight.
You're in a comfortable position. If your knees go over your feet, that is okay. Don't worry about it. All right, crunches. Again,
Oh.
if you had beef for breakfast, I don't know why you would. Or beans. Now's the time to hide it. Cue the fart jokes. How many farts can you get out in 45 seconds? What does that say? Am I just working harder or what's going on? It's perfectly cute.
How do you make them longer? Like louder? Is that
You just go harder.
Your back's so cool.
My back just got muscles, you know what I mean?
You get the angle, Jim.
Oh, wire crunches into planks!
Oh,
Alright.
this is the hardest part, having to go from your back to your front. I just want to lie down.
Right. This is where like you just build this imaginary world where you're the main character and you're about to beat the villain and you're just a bad like
Good.
but a good like you're just awesome.
Oh, this is so hard.
And this should be spurring you on to get through 45 seconds of planks.
Ooh.
Whew. Do you guys ever want to experience time travel?
Yeah, to go to the next 7 seconds.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
Planks slow down time for you.
Dude.
Woo.
Oh,
Alright.
grab a drink of water, guys.
Listen.
Oh. Water. Oh my gosh. Oh, my head's in my face.
Yeah, I like that. You ready for the Superman?
I'm ready for the push-up.
Ready for the push-ups,
Oh,
right?
okay.
Do you think you can beat me in normal push-ups when I do diamonds?
Hell no.
I do diamonds though.
That's not push-up.
Assisted push-up?
That's what I'm doing. But it's not a competition, guys. As many as you can do in 45 seconds. You go at your pace. Start your year off right, making sure you're feeling good at all times. Keeping your mind and your body active.
I'm pushing up in my face.
Alright, let's go push-ups. Alright.
Oh, that's why they're coming. So what do you want to do it?
Oh.
One breath for two, man.
Yeah.
I had gone for the free.
Again, there are many variations to the push-up.
The hot trick.
How many sets have we done?
That's we've passed halfway there.
Woohoo!
So you can do
This up.
the
Guys,
knees to the ground push-up. You can do the standing one where you're leaning onto a table. You can do one-arm push-ups if you're amazing or just super strong for some reason.
What's next?
Oh, Superman's.
Superman, oh, I was so close to not falling over.
These are good, right?
It's good for my back.
Alright.
Who's your favorite superhero?
My favorite superhero?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
What? You have the same favorite superhero?
No, I mean, there's several like Iron Man, Spider-Man, Deadpool.
Okay, so we don't.
No,
Who's your favorite Spider-Man? That's the real question.
I don't know. Just Spider-Man.
Okay.
I think he's cool.
Shout out to Tobey Maguire, the OG, if you're watching this.
I mean, yeah, but Tom Holland though.
He's coming back.
Tom Holland though.
They're all coming back in the next one, all three of them.
Oh, I think light went out, guys. Alright, squats.
I think these are my favourite one in this whole set, you know.
Sure.
Squats are good.
Oh, I'm shaking.
Oh, there we go. It's nice to do some breathing as we squat, you know.
Yeah, it's a good exercise to breathe on.
I mean, ideally you should always be breathing. You should never squat. But you can.
Exactly, make sure you have a good rhythm. You don't have to be talking when you're working out. Just keep going, keep moving. Move that body. Alright, 5, 4, 3. Crunches. What other foods make you gassy? Like broccoli? Broccoli. Yeah, getting the greens in, being healthy with the diet. I can't wait to order lunch. Whew. There we go. So, here's the trick. You create an arch in your back. And then, there you go.
I feel like I'm back in primary school.
I'm trying to do them, like, do as many as I can, but like, I'm built different. Yeah. 5 seconds. There we go. And planks.
Is there such a thing as a back plank?
That would be lying down.
I love that exercise. It's my
I think that
favourite.
exercise comes in the next round.
Oh yeah, great.
There you go. Make sure your back is parallel to the floor. Imagine as if you're balancing a bowl of cereal or a glass of milk and you don't want to spill it.
I like to pour the milk into the cereal and then eat it.
Well, yeah, that too. Well, you can eat it after the plank. 15 seconds. This hurts.
Yeah, I feel with my core.
Ooh, I haven't done planks in ages. See? Like, you can jump on these workouts whenever, wherever, at whatever age.
One more.
I want to see my Lola do these workouts, you know what I mean? Make sure you're hydrated. Drink that water.
Last set, guys. How are we feeling?
Wipe out that sweat.
Sweaty.
Breathe.
20 seconds. I'm gonna grab a drink of water. Make sure you stay hydrated.
How's it going, Jonathan?
I can't do push-ups. That's like my main thing.
It's alright.
The rest of them I'm alright. I can do core stuff.
I'd say.
My arms.
So if you can't do them, like,
It's all good.
you can always do the knees on the ground or slow down your
That's how
motion.
I do them.
Knees on the ground.
Sometimes wide arm push-ups, I feel like they're easier as well. I'm just trying to help out.
Thought we hadn't noticed that at the time I started. Last set.
Come on, guys. We got this. We got this, squad.
Yeah, we do.
You're all doing so well. Oh.
Just keep moving.
Just keep moving.
Just keep breathing. Just keep breathing.
3 more seconds.
Whew. Last push
Oh,
up done.
Superman, don't get up, don't get up. No, Superman.
There you go.
Superman. Who do you think will win, Goku or Superman?
Superman.
Goku.
Ah.
Superman's scared of a rock. A
No.
green rock.
He's not scared, it's just his weakness. You don't have
Exactly.
to be scared of things that are your weaknesses, actually.
Like amazing characters. Oh, yeah, true. But Goku though. Goku.
Yeah, but Superman has a job in it, like, he's independent.
Goku's independent. He's saving the universe.
Does he work for a newspaper though?
He doesn't have to because he's saving the universe. I think Superman's hard, you know?
Do it for Clark Kent! Yes!
Alright, squats.
Oh, this is tough. Oh, I know, I like them. It's not tough anymore. It's fun.
No different, you know?
Ooh. Taking this round a little slower. Focusing on my form.
I'm just trying to.
Ooh. Keep my back straight. Whew.
Did your PE teacher ever get you to do these? Like, once when you go,
No, my PE teacher got me to play netball because I was really good at it.
oh, netball.
That's about it.
I keep moving. As long as you're doing the motion, that's alright.
Oh.
You're trying. Even if you can get out here, that's good enough.
Yeah.
Alright, crunches. What else? What other foods? We went to beans, went to broccoli, beef, or just good old crunches. Know what I mean?
Oh, I was going to say it's quiet this time.
Celery. What else? Oh, dairy. You know,
Oh, you're lactose
I
intolerant.
know. Like, I have the tiniest intolerance to lactose. It makes me so gassy. Was that milk this morning in the cereal, you know? Whew.
Oh, God, don't worry about that.
3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Blanket.
Is this the last thing?
I think it is.
Woo! Woo, this is going to be an important plank.
Hold it. I feel like sometimes incorporating motion into whatever you're doing makes it more fun.
Yeah, what he said.
See, it's like 25 seconds already. Look at that. Time flies.
We can't keep it though.
Let's go. Keep it going.
10 seconds.
Last 10 seconds. All right, hold it still.
Woo! We did it.
Alright, and that concludes the strength exercise. Well, not exercise, workout. It's a full-on workout. I'm sweating again.
Yeah.
Whew. I take a breather. Take a quick drink. Alright. Well, that was it for, the workout. Thanks for joining us for the workout. Now we're gonna go talk about how we love God with all our strength. To the table?
To the table.
To the table. All right, welcome to the conversation table. We just had a strength workout and after some rest and clearly changing some outfits, we've decided to come together and talk about how we can love the Lord our God with all our strength. So just to read the verse again, Luke 10, verse 27. Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your strength and with all your mind, and love your neighbor as yourself. So as I started to go to the gym a bit more, my parents thought that this lifestyle became an obsession, an unhealthy obsession. So I just wanted to ask, what is your opinion about like strength and working out? Is there anything biblical to it? Is there any like theology behind it for you guys?
I think that's two different questions.
Oh, are they? Sorry, please help me.
I think part one of this question is, firstly, what do you think
Yep.
about this obsession of gym or like just strength in general?
Yeah.
And then the other one is the look, like what does the Bible speak about strength? Maybe there are some people that represent strength or to us or whatever.
So I'm going for more of the latter question.
Okay, the one about
Yeah.
the Bible, who we think about strength and
exactly,
stuff. Okay, so I want to go with Esther in the Bible. I think she like literally embodies strength as not just as a woman, but also as a figure of authority.
Yeah.
She gets put people know this or maybe have heard about this, like for such a time as this, she was put in this position or this place. But not only that, but she's a woman, and back in like those times, women don't speak, women don't lead, women just procreate, and that's your job. But actually God values us as women so much so that he gives us authority in the right place at the right time. And so when we talk about strength, I think strength is not about physical. It's not about how much you can say or how much like you're putting out there, but it's where is your heart at? And it's like all at the beginning of everything. And that also shows strength.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, I don't know if it's God, but literally yesterday I was reading Esther. And so for you to mention that is awesome. And like you said, just the courage and the strength that she has to just speak up for her people and make sure to be a leader and keep her people safe. Like that takes courage, that takes strength.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I guess when I think of strength, my go-to is like actual physical strength. And if you're thinking of like biblical characters, I'm usually thinking of my boy Samson. You know, he had his strength, he was strong, but then also how his strength was taken away from him like so easily. And so I guess maybe there's something in that where it's like, okay, like strength is good, but strength is a power that, you know, can be given to you, but can easily be taken away from you. And so it's very much like knowing where that strength comes from, having a humility in strength, whether that's strength of like character, emotion, like leadership, or like actual physical strength. And just knowing that it's all, you know, it's all a gift from God, but it is a tool and to be used for his glory, for sure.
It's strange when you mentioned strength, something that ran through my mind was like strength being what you can offer other people. And I've like spoken with you guys before of when like, I like to say, I like to ask a question, when you walk into a room, what do you see as being like your best quality when you walk into a room. You walk into a room just like, okay, I know that I speak well, or I dress well, or I have a certain demeanor which is appealing. Or is actually the best thing that you have to offer to someone is yourself, or even your faith. Like for me, when I walk into a room, I like to think that actually my biggest strength and what my biggest value is my faith. And so when I walk into a room, I'm just like, I want them to see that. I don't want them to like notice the way that I look. I don't want them to notice the way I talk. I want them to just hear and feel this faith. And I wanted that to be my strength.
Yeah.
And that's what I have. That's what I see being the biggest thing I can offer to someone. It's like this faith and this love. So that's what comes to mind when I talk about strength.
That's awesome. I think if we can flip this coin over now and see and ask the question of whether or not exercising is biblical. Because for me, leading up to this week and leading up to this workout, and again, going back to my parents, I think there had to be a justification of why I spent so much time in the gym. Is it just, like you said, is it just about my personal appearance? I tell them it's about longevity. It's about taking care of the body that God has given you. Like in Psalms 139, it says, I praise you for I'm fearfully and wonderfully made in your image, right? God has knitted us together in his womb, in our mother's womb. And so it's kind of like, for me, it's taking care of the body that God has given me. That's why I exercise. And if you look at it, like, I mean, today with technology, we don't walk barely as much as people would do in the Old Testament, or as Jesus would. We would take the tube, right?
True.
We would take the bus. We would bike. We would take the car or anything like that. So, well, I just wanted to throw that out there. Do you think exercising is biblical?
I think it's down to perspective, really, because it says in the scripture that your body's a temple. And so for one person, that may be, okay, let me like work out. Let me make sure that, I'm good, I'm physically fit, whatever that looks like. But I mean, for example, for me, I'd say growing up, I've got somewhat of a negative perspective on strength. And you talk about being strong or having strength, I kind of like shied away from this conversation growing up. I think it's the Myers-Briggs test with my family. And my top quality is empathy and like feelings and emotions. And that pretty much sums me up. I like a good cry here and there. And so it's like, for me, strength actually doesn't mean much to me. Hitting the gym actually doesn't really fulfill me. So I guess it's a perspective thing, but I still think I'd say I keep my body as a temple most of the time. Well, I do my best in any case, but I guess it's a perspective thing. That's what I think.
I agree with that. I think also if we're talking about healthy conversations, it's also, the eyes are also the windows to the soul. And so last week we talked about soul. But also if the eyes are the windows to your soul, also what are you watching? Because that also separates you to, okay, well, if we're talking about your body as a temple, what are you feeding into your body through your eyes?
That's good.
So I think, yes, it is about perspective, but also where is your heart in wanting to work out? Because if it is for image, we all look different, and so therefore what image are you striving for? Like, what's the point? I'm again like you, Jonathan, high five across the table. I'm not about gym, but I used to be a PE teacher and I used to love it, and I used to play basketball. But I think it's different. What am I putting in to myself to also be a temple to the Lord?
I mean, just to maybe share a little bit of my background of how I got into the gym. When I was in secondary school, I'm not the person that you may see today, where I had so many insecurities.
27-inch bicep. No, kidding.
I had so many insecurities, and I was very much an introvert, where I hated talking to people. Getting in front of camera, you never would see me doing that. And all back then, it was all about the way you looked and your social status, even like the way you were with, like, especially for a guy, if you were in relationships, kind of thing. And none of that was happening for me. So my self-esteem was low. But the one place where I seemed to flourish was the gym. Like I started lifting weights, and it became a place where I genuinely felt like it was where I felt safe and no one could touch me, no one could say anything about me. It became like my refuge. And it's like even biblical of like the Lord being your refuge and strength, which is where like I came up with this kind of like a a word of calling my exercise. It's like it became my fortress. It's where I felt strong. It's where I felt safe, and felt like the place where I could start growing. And it's exactly like my place where Christ is in my life. Yeah. When I'm with Him, I can feel safe. I can feel strong, and it's just like setting that foundation where I can grow and grow more and more. And Christ is my fortress as well, just as much as. Well, not just as much as the gym is, but like the gym set that foundation of seeing Christ that way as well.
Wow, that's good. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, I think the question that comes to mind now then is, for you being a PE teacher or playing basketball or being passionate about sports or taking care of your body, as simple as that, like, you don't have to be a hench, right? You don't have to be an Ethan, but you can be an Ethan if you want to be. Or even finding a fortress or finding a refuge in the gym. I always love to say that working out for me is therapeutical, and I would recommend that everybody find some sort of outlet that is therapeutical to them and allows them to process their thoughts. But with that being said, how do you find that joy, right? Like how does the joy of exercising or taking care of your body or playing basketball or teaching sports or being a personal trainer or even just going to the gym, right? How does that become joy in God? How do we glorify God through that, through our strength, through our exercise, physically or even mentally or inwardly?
I love that. I think it's a perspective of worship. So whether gym is your thing, whatever your outlet is, making sure that whatever you're doing it is an act of worship. I find that for myself, whenever I'm worshiping at my true core, like in my true self, and it's funny. So like it could be gym, but maybe for me something that I really enjoy is gaming. And so we've had the pleasure of doing this gaming ministry together and with the rest of the team as well. And actually being able to do something that you're good at. I'd say you guys are good at gym. You guys are good at many things, but maybe also like the gaming too. It's like when it's in its purest form, how can you honor God through it? And then through worship, I always attach joy to a worship element.
That's good. I just have to say, I remember when you shared your playlist one time for your workouts, and it was a worship playlist, and I was like, that's sick. That's all. Like, I would never work out to worship music. Maybe worship rap, but like that was cool. So I feel like there's a bit of like joy in incorporating worship into your work. Like,
my explanation for that is because I don't really pay too much attention to the rhythm. I pay attention so much to the words because they're truth. Wow. And I find like that when I hear the truth, that. Sorry, like in gym terms, it just gets me going. It gets me get that like adrenaline going because it's the truth, and I just kind of claim over yourself.
If we're talking also about strength, the joy of the Lord is our strength, and it's not about what we put out, but it's acknowledging who Christ is. And so joy is not something that we produce. So if we think that, then we also need to go back to the beginning. The joy of the Lord is our strength, and the Lord, He's so sovereign. And what does that mean, being sovereign? He is above everything. And if we talk about happiness, it's just an emotion. But actually joy is everlasting. So the strength that we are putting out, maybe into a physical exercise, or maybe it is to drawing, or maybe it is to worship with guitar or whatever, actually God is the one that brings that joy through His strength. And acknowledging that we are nothing, but not in like putting down our levels, but acknowledging that He is sovereign above all of our limitations. That is strength.
Well, that's awesome. I think that kind of concluded it perfectly. Yes, thank you so much. But yeah, with that being said, for next week, why don't you join us for a workout on the mind and a discussion on the mind? I think it's going to be an amazing way to conclude this series. But for now, thank you so much for joining us, and I hope you have a great week.